G'day guys, how are we all doing? Sorry I'm late. Last minute housekeeping. Making sure kids are in bed and everybody's happy. Hey, give us a big thumbs up. Make sure that audio's good and you can hear me. Right, who have we got in the house already? I see there's a few of yous there. Oh, Digger Mike, you were beaten as first person here, bro. EDC, how's it, buddy? Digger Mike, thank you for the super chat. Jade's Adventures. Man, you guys are always in there quick, aren't you? Ooh, what's going on here? Some clown's gone and put blimmin' ads all through here. What's going on here? No, I don't want that. Don't want that. Give me my live chat back. Right, here we go. Right, so yes. Jade, Strange Jazz. What's up, bro? Sam Buck is in the house. Did you find out what your medal was, Mike? Yes, it was Sam Buck. It was a Royal Visit medal. So it's in my latest video that we've just put up. So yeah, sorry guys, I didn't get that as quick as I thought I might have this week, and I've just put it up at about 7 o'clock this evening. But it is up if you want to watch that. Dave Newman, how's it, bro? Welcome along, and thanks for the super chat. Pure New Zealand Outdoors, how's it? Jake J, yo yo, Salmon Hunter Sean, how's it, boys? Down Under fella, how's it? Kiwi the Silver Demon, here's a new name, I haven't seen that one before. Jacob 1556, welcome back, my bro. And Mad Kiwi is in the house. Sneaking in the back door there, bro. Rory Gold NZ. Good evening, Jeff. How's it going? David Carlisle is also in the house, all the way from the United States. Well, welcome, guys. Hope you're having a good one. It's just started to pour down out there tonight. So, yeah, don't know where that's all come from. I didn't think it was meant to rain tonight, but that's all right. Hope it clears up tomorrow because Ness has got washing in the washing machine that she wants me to hang out tomorrow. So I hope this rain clears up. So I'm guessing you can all hear me sweet. Kiwi the Silver Demon, Brother Dave. Oh, yep. Everybody's saying g'day. Well, I have had a massive, crazy... Oh, I need a coffee too, bro. Mad Kiwi. I've had a pretty massive week this week, as if you've watched the adventure vlog for this week already, it's been pretty full on. It's quite an epic video. I had to cram quite a bit of stuff into the video this week, and even still, I think it might be a bit long. I think it ended up about 20 minutes. So, yeah, I don't know if that's too long for an adventure vlog or whether I maybe need to be spacing it out, or I don't know. Stephen Dixon, you had rain last night, did you? We were on the, me and the kids were over in Arthur's Pass last night, and we had a beautiful night in the evening, and then it drizzled just a little bit during the night, and then we woke up this morning to a beautiful morning. It was actually warm. It was actually really nice. Loud and clear, says Digger Mike. Mint, cool. My only big concern tonight is my phone might die, so it won't be a big long one. I've been editing all afternoon and downloading and crap. I didn't even check my phone, and it's, yeah, hopefully we've got enough. Hopefully we should be sweet. Bang, bang, oink, oink, yeah. It was a good week, man. It was an epic week. That was actually my, that's actually my first pig, believe it or not, with the rifle. It's only a wee little, maybe 30, 40 pound sow. But, yeah, first one. So I was quite stoked. And we weren't even expecting it. We were just out doing Mark's trap line. And, yeah, he spotted a black one first. And I looked through the scope and there was two there. And so we put the stalk in, and I put in about he went back and measured it with the the rangefinder, and it was 65 metres on the dot, with a big uphill, probably about a 30-degree uphill. So, awesome, Sam. Thanks for that super chat, buddy. Much appreciated. Got your name there. So it was a pretty crazy we shot, and I had to cover quite a bit of open ground. The video doesn't quite do it justice, but I had to cover quite a bit of open ground. They just didn't seem interested. So whether they'd been around people or not, I'm not entirely sure. But the black one spooked a little bit when I got a bit closer, but they were dumb enough to come back out of the lupins and yeah, put the shot in. Got me first pigs. I was stoked, and that just set up me day. Got me knives back on Tuesday, and been busy on those all week. I've got some to show you here tonight, guys. So quite stoked. For those of you who have watched this week's adventure vlog already, you would have seen that I've been out and given Marks his already. I wanted to give it to him before he saw his knife on the video, because I put a lot of extra etching onto his one. I did a really nice mountain scene with a big stag, and then on the other side, a really cool little possum. Purely just because it was a big blade, it's a big cleaver style knife, and I just wanted to, just a little bit of extra there for him. He's got 2 people to buy knives from me, and that's also his 3rd knife. So he's put a bit of revenue through, so I thought I'd just surprise him. And the look on his face, I mean, he had glasses on, but the look on his face at the end of that video, the adventure vlog, was it made it worth it. It was mint. He was just stoked. Very, very happy. Did the pig taste good? We actually there's a few families out that way that we gifted the pig to some needy families. Not a lot of. I'm the only one that likes wild pork at home. None of the family would have eaten it, and I sort of said to Mark, I says, he says, you don't know anyone else who would want a pig, and he says, I've just had 2 done. He says, but there's some needy families out here that would love it, so I made that decision to flick it out that way. So two families ended up with half the pig each, so stoked. It was good that we could do that sort of thing. Yeah, I mean, I could have brought it home and eaten it, but chances are it may have gone to waste in my freezer because I'd be the only one eating it. So yeah, it's better to go to someone who really, really needs it. And I just need to get out and shoot a deer because we need venison in the freezer because our freezer is completely empty. Yeah, they all taste good, mate. It would have tasted nice too because she was fat ass, real fat. And I was like, oh, do I, don't I, do I? And I said, no. Send it to the families that need it. So, yeah, no doubt it'll taste good. It'll taste real good. Kiwi the Silver Demon, I need to find places to detect in Taranaki. Is that where you're from? Mint. EDC. G'day, Chris. I hope you are doing good today. I'm doing wonderful, mate. We got home about 10 or 11 this morning from Arthur's Pass. I took Hunter, Braxton, and Peyton over to the west coast to do some possum trapping. It didn't end very well. We had a great night, and we had a pretty cozy night's sleep up in the rooftop tent, but this morning we got 0 possums, and we ended up come back and we were going to do pancakes and bacon for breakfast, and we'd run out of gas in my big gas bottle, so I was like, so the whole morning was an absolute cock up. So it was a bit of a giggle, but it is what it is. So that'll be on an upcoming video. So there'll be a lot of that. I'll go through the footage. I'm not sure if there's enough on there to do an actual full-length video, so that might end up as the bulk of next week's adventure vlog. So we'll just see how that goes. I'll go through it all and put it all together, see if there's a full video in it. Otherwise, yeah, it'll just end up being on the adventure vlog for next week. But yeah, it was a really cool time. We had fun, and played some games and lit the fire and had s'mores. They just love that. Absolutely love it. It was super great. Yes, yeah, for those who don't follow Clay's adventures, Clay's Tool Story, sorry. He ticked over 100,000 subscribers last night, about midnight, 12:30 exactly, actually. So he was pretty stoked. He sent me a wee video this morning saying, "Hey, I've reached 100,000. So stoked, so happy. Thanks for your support." And he's like a little kid, eh? He's always said that it hasn't been a really big issue, and it's no, that's 100K. That's just a number and all the rest of it. And then it's like he got there and he was excited. His heart was racing. I actually just before this I just watched his Patreon video, and yeah, it was hilarious. It's funny, like a kid before Christmas, eh? So congrats, Clay. Well done on that one, buddy. South Island Fishing Adventures. How's it, Mike? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, it wasn't too bad, mate. All my weekends are long at the moment still, so it didn't really make any difference with me. But yeah, no, I took the kids away to Arthur's Pass, and we had a bit of fun. Dalton Craig, how's it, my bro? Yeah, it's always good to give to people that need it, Digger Mike. Sorry, guys, I'm just catching up on the chat. I just shot through real quick. I need date, mates. I can't really tee anything down at the moment, bro. Sadly, yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. NZ Warriorsman, welcome, buddy. Just write your name down there. Cheer, Crispy, and everyone else. Feeling good after that game? Who played tonight, bro? And don't come down on me. I'm not a TV watch sportsman person thing. So hopefully if it was New Zealand, they won. NZ Warriors. Men, welcome along. Another one of my patrons. Funny thing, do a serious numbers on extreme uphill. No, missed that one. Up the Warriors. Oh, the Warriors must have done all right then. Holy, I'm only on 230. So I remember when I was way back there, Kiwi the Demon, Silver Demon. You think you're not going anywhere. Takes forever to get your subs up, and then all of a sudden, bam, you hit 1,000, and then it just seems to keep going. Although I've seemed to have stalled out a little bit, but yep, got you, Dave Newman, for the super chat. Yep, got you there. Thank you very much, bro, right at the beginning. Much appreciated. Nigel's in the house. Another one of my patrons, so I'll write your name down, bro. Hope you're having a nicer night than we are over on the coast there, bro. It's started raining pretty heavy too, so hopefully that's going to pass. But I was halfway over your way last night, Nigel. We were over in the Arthur's Pass area doing some possum trapping with the 3 younger kids and having an absolute blast. So we had all kinds of fun. So Sam Buck, go the Sharks. Oh, you're doing a bit of stirring, bro. Warriors all day, every day. Yeah, Digger Mike's he's only missed a couple of games. Stuck in ED all evening and haven't been outside. What you been doing? You haven't done anything, or are you working, bro? You need a few days for trapping. Yeah, I know, but when I'm just taking the kids, mate, we take 10 traps. We go where it's quite accessible. We actually trap the bush fringes, and we light a fire. We stay in the truck, and it's a more get the kids out of the house, go and have some fun, give Vanessa a bit of a break, and just to get them out of the house. They love it. They don't want to walk that far and do all that sort of stuff. And for them, it's more they're lighting the fire, cooking up some sausages, having s'mores, doing the old marshmallows over the open fire and stuff like that. They love it. Although they were gutted as this morning we didn't get any possums because they were really looking forward to bopping a few on the head. But sadly, I haven't been there for 2 years now, and it looks like somebody set up a permanent poison line. So there was those white traps that the possum puts their head up into, and the bottom comes down, and the feeds on a little trapdoor type thing. There's a whole bunch of them set up, and they look like they've been there for at least a year, maybe longer. So it looks like somebody's doing a permanent cyanide line, I'd guess it would be. So, yeah, but a bit frustrating because we always used to go there, put out about 10 traps, and we'd get 3 to 4, maybe 5 possums every single time. Every time. And now we've come along and, yeah, bam, none. So they're obviously doing a good job. That's good, but not so good for us anymore. Did you see the bluey mace? Yeah, Dave, I did. Are you? Oh, are you Mace on the Facebook, Dave? I had a chat to him. I'm going to try and do some swaps when he comes down. I've got a few double ups on some maces, and I'd love one of those old blueies that he's got. It's not in the book, and it's not one I have, so I would love that. Did your mate get a half crown the other night? You suck, Digger Mike. Arnie C. G'day, mate. Welcome along. Oh, working, Nigel. Cool bananas. I would have hated to have thought you'd done something to yourself, bro. How you doing, Arnie? What's the weather like way over in your part of the world? Crispy, I got my first pig this week. Oh, you got your first pig this week too? Same, bro. I got mine on Monday. NZ Warriors, up the Warriors. Are they playing at the moment, guys? Are they? Is it a live game or something? And who's playing who? Salmon Hunter, Sean, 2-1, Digger Mike, up the Queenslanders and Broncos. Mark Barringer, how's it, my bro? I've just put that video out too of you getting your knife. This week's latest adventure, Adventure vlog number 5. You're the star show at the end there, bro. So, time for a new camp spot. It sure is, mate. Although I think I'm going to take the kids, I'm going to go down first to Rangitata and check out that spot I was talking to you about. And if it pays off, I'll take the kids down there next time. I know there's definitely possums there. I just got to get permit for that one because it's a little bit more. Although I'm not entirely sure if it's dockland or not, because it's not in the dock conservatory, but it's also fenced off and it's not farmland. So it's a catch-22. I've got to go into the office and talk to the girls at dock there and just see what the story is. Arnie C, thanks for that super chat, mate. Yeah, cool bananas, or cool beans, as you would say. Yeah. Be good, Digger Mike. Could be. Oh, yeah. Are you guys all talking league? You know how we thought the hill would be trash in the old mansion? That's where he got it. Oh, damn it. I was going to go up there too. Good on him. Mind you, he does have a man to core. So might have been the difference between him getting it and us getting it, but good on him. Well done. Digger Mike, Warriors smash the Sharks. Awesome. Oh, you'll be a happy chappy, Mike. Down under fella says my daughter follows the Sharks. Oh, she won't be happy then. Mind you, can't keep everyone happy. Keep well. Are you off, Stephen? It was good to see you. Going to start your knives probably maybe at the end of this week. I've got 4 here at the moment, and then I've got another 5 that I'm working on, but 2 of them are mine, so I'm not too worried about them. So I get the other ones done, and then I'll start yours, and I've also got one for Dredge NZ to do as well. So that's going to be a good knife to make. Just watch the vid. Thank you again for the catch-up and the machete. Sweet. It's a beast of a knife. It's the biggest knife I've ever made. So, she's a beast. I'm real happy with it too. Come out nice. It feels nice. It's nicely balanced. I just hope it doesn't shatter on you when you use it. Yeah, NZ Warriorsman, there's a lot of history in that permission. It's an older area, but there was also military camp out there as well at the same time. So a lot of the coins we're finding are sort of in that 40s era, Second World War, which is quite cool. So you can sort of trace it to who would have had them, which is quite neat. Love the hat. Yep. Good old Dread Gen Z, EDC. Go there for everything. Maybe one day I'll go down and get myself a Manticore. But guys, if you do need anything metal detecting related or even gold mining related, gold pans, sluices, anything like that, go and see Dread Gen Z. Tell them I sent you, and they'll definitely look after you. Right. Because I put the vlog up this afternoon or this evening at 7, I'm not going to get all silly and ask you for questions out of it, because I know probably most of you won't have seen it. It was a 20-minute video, so that's a fair chunk of time out of your day to go and watch that before coming on here. So I'm not going to get too carried away. So what I'm doing is my giveaways tonight are just numbers. I'm just going to play the numbers game. So let's do a number one for you guys. Jealous of all your coins. Best I've got is 1964 shilling. Oh, you'll get the AWI. Takes a while. Took me 7 years before I got my first sovereign, believe it or not. So, and before that, I'd had in excess of. I mean, 1 year I got over 1,000 silvers. So it's it'll come to you, mate. You've just got to keep at it, keep getting out there. That's the main thing. Do your research, and yeah, be on the lookout. So I'm going to type in the chat, go, and the number range of what you're guessing between. Okay. If I can do this properly. So you'll see go come up, and then there'll be a number range. So give me a number between that. There's only, 16 of you in here, so multiple guesses will be fine. I'll try and keep an eye out, and we'll go from there. Silver Tanifa! How's it, my bro? How are you doing? Well, you're just in time because we're about to do a giveaway, and there you go, guys. Go. Number between 100 and 150. 100 and 150, guys. 15, 22s. Guys, you can't read. I'm looking. Haven't seen it yet. Looking. Denny, how's it, my bro? You're way out of the number range there, mate. Oh, there's some close ones. I hope I haven't missed it while it's all scrolling through. Oh, no. Oh, there goes another close one. There it goes. I've seen it. Stop, guys. Stop. Okay, guys. So the number was 116. So 116. I'm just going to quickly go back through. So if my moderators, guys, if you just want to shoot back through as well and just double check that I didn't miss it. But I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can't read your numbers either. Oh, that's funny. Looking. And it'll be on my screen, guys, too. It will be different to yours. I'm sorry. It's just the way it works. Just double checking. I am seeing your chats, guys. I can see you guys have picked it as well. I'm just absolutely double checking because those numbers scrolled through pretty quick. But I had it on my screen as Digger Mike, and I'm pretty sure you guys all said the same thing. I see Digger Mike says Silver Tanifa. Yep, that's who I had too. Yep. Digger Mike, congrats, mate. You've won nothing because I haven't even showed you your prize. Now, you've got a couple of sixpences, mate. So we've got a nice little British one and a nice New Zealand one. And I think I've got some other stuff there for you, so I will drop that off some stage probably when I drop off this bad boy. Ooh, what do you think, bro? What do you think? Oh, you want to give it away, Doug and Mike? Only because you're his lucky charm. I am Sam. It sucks. It sucks immensely. Give it to AWI. I can do that, buddy. I'll just write his name on here. AWI, Digger Mike has gifted you these coins. So can you please send me through your email and email me through your address of where you'd like these sent to, mate. Crispy's Kiwi Adventures. Oh, look at that. Jade's already got it for you. Crispy's Kiwi Adventures at gmail.com. Oh, it's good having good mods. Cheers, Jade. Thanks for that. Now, I just saw Gwillem Barnabe. How's it, buddy? I just replied to your email before. Yeah, mate, I did send that a while ago. I sent a whole bunch of stuff off along with the big major prizes. So, but it was via post. So it may take a wee while, the old snail mail, being all the way over into Canada. But hopefully you will get it fairly soon. And if you don't, please get in touch with me. But yeah, have we had someone else come in? There was a few people popping into the into those, and it's got a bunch of lurkers that only come out when the old prizes come up. But that's cool. But yes, finish Mike's knife this week is one of about 4 that I've done this week. Actually, it's one of, hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done 5 this week because Mark's already got his one. So this is your puppy, Mike. You see the logo there? It's quite cool. The lighting's not the best in here, but it pops really well on the on that acid wash, stone wash knife, the blade. And look at that handle. That's just come up spectacular. I love it. Absolutely love it. I think this is a cool wee feature. I might do this in a few more knives. The wee G10 spacer. But this is walnut and Rivatotra. So a couple of real nice character timber. Yes, can't wait to hold it, he says. You won't be able to hold it. It'll just be for show, mate. I'll show you and then I'll have to put it away. Because it's actually, I actually really like this. It's actually probably one of my more favourite blades that I've made. I think the character and the handle is awesome. The handle itself is nice, and the blade is just, it's actually really nice. It's a cool feeling blade. I think this would be a real good multi-purpose blade. You could probably stick a pig with this. You could probably bone out an animal, and it'd be a good little camp knife as well. It's quite a cool wee blade, and with that sort of false edging up there. Yeah, it's a nice one. So you've got to be real happy with that, bro. You'll love that. So I'll make up a sheath for this this week. I'll sharpen it, make up a sheath, and drop it off to you some stage this week. So that's Mike's. That's Digger Mike's one. That's the one he won. So potentially, guys, you could put yourself together something like this. The value about around $300 there, guys. Another one I made is this cool little one. In fact, I'll just check your channel. Oh, yeah. Would you call that antique? It's called a stonewash finish, Gwillem. So you acid wash the steel in ferrochloric acid. Then you wipe it down, you inert the acid, and then you put it in with some stones into a tumbler, and you tumble it. And that's what gives it that that antique-looking patina. I guess you could call it antiqued, but when you look close at it, up in person, you won't see it on here, but you can see there's a lot of lightness in the patina as well, and that's the stone wash. Gives a real cool look. So this is a little EDC knife that I've made for a partner or wife of my good mate Josh. So she designed this up, or I designed it, and she picked this design. But it had to have a brass pommel, so I just had to have one. So I've done a nice brass pommel on it. She liked the clip point style blade, but she didn't want a big one. This is going to be her everyday carry. So this is going to be on her side at all times. So she didn't want a big knife. She just wants something that cut rope, open things, just a general everyday knife. And the handle is rosewood. And that's come up really nice as well. It's a nice looking timber. And it's a nice small little knife that'll be good just to have as an everyday carry. Not too heavy. Quite nicely balanced. Yeah. And just a good little blade. Good little multi-purpose blade. Yep, you can even peel your apples and cut open your oranges with this one. So she does a lot of horse work. Works with horses, horses, saddles, ropes, all that sort of carry on. So be quite handy for her to have a knife on a side all the time. So yeah, so that's her one she's picked. Then I'm going to do a nice little leather sheath for this. And yeah, I am doing leather sheaths now, guys. I've got some leather. I've ordered a kit, a proper leather kit, sewing with all the different tools in it. So it's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, it is quite classy. It's a classic design blade with a sort of a more modern everyday handle. So it should be quite a cool knife for her. The colours are way more. Yeah, the thing is this being on the phone as well. Everything pops in person. It's way different. Like Mike, you'll notice it when you actually see your blade. You'll see it looks quite dark at the moment, but when you get it in the light, and when you hold it and see it, you'll see everything. That there's so many more details you'll notice and all the rest of it that you just don't see on the camera. Beautiful, beautiful knife. So you guys would have seen this one a while ago that I've done. This one's all finished up, come up real nice. I gave it another extra polish once I got it back from the engravers. Logo's come up real nice there. So real happy with this. Be never doing it again though. Blow it. The amount of work that went into that blood groove, I think it's just, yeah. I thought I'd be smart and clever. Never again. Won't be doing that again. But this is Blade's Piggins knife. Blade's Piggin. That's his blade. So that'll be getting a nice leather sheath and going up to him in this week as well. Or up, down, around. He actually hasn't been in for a while. But yeah, this is his one. So that's pretty cool. And then I've got another big pig sticker that I've been working on. Shall I just... Speaking of knives, I've actually been putting my knife to work every day. Works a charm. And the boys that do work definitely want one. Oh, well, if they want one, send them my way, bro. I'll happily make them up something. You got that name off me? EDC. Yeah, definitely, mate. Definitely. Had my MRI on Thursday for... Oh, okay. Oh, that'd be good to know. Hopefully they can get some answers and figure things out for you, bro. That will go in my bag. Nice. Yeah, all the best, Digger Mike, says Mad Kiwi. Yeah, fingers crossed, mate. We get some answers out of those MRIs. Have you ever tried setting stones in the handle? Oh, actually, AWI, I've got, in fact, I'll show you, it's still here. I've got a blade coming up that I'm going to be... this is a commissioned blade by Dredge NZ, and it's a camper style knife. So this is called the camper. It's going to be brass bolster, brass pommel, dark timber for the handle, but right in the middle is going to be a window that will go right through the entire blade and tang. Clear see-through window with resin. And in the middle of the resin, we're going to float a little nugget, gold nugget, pure gold nugget. So one of the ones that Charles has found from Dredge NZ, we're going to set in the middle of his handle. So you'll be able to see it from both sides. and it'll be in clear resin, and it'll look like it's floating in the middle of the handle. So, yeah, that's coming up. That's one of my next projects. Really excited about that. That is going to be an epic, epic build if I can pull it off, or an absolute headache and pain in the bum. But I reckon it'll be a cool one. I reckon it'll be pretty basic, and I should be able to figure that out quite simply. I got Mad Kiwi to help me out with the resin side of things. Him and his missus are resin experts, so I shouldn't have too many issues there. It's just a matter of making the whole thing stable so it doesn't warp or anything when I do the hardening process. That'll be the tricky part. But if I can get that down pat, finishing the handle and getting that gold nugget in there will be piece of cake, AWI. And this is my other sticker. Now this one is actually going up to Clay Tool Stories, and this is for a friend of a friend. So a friend of Clay's has bought this one to pass on to a friend of his. But Clay is doing all the middleman work, so he's basically doing the whole sort out for me. So he's paying for it and passing it on. He's done the whole planning side of things, what they wanted on the handles and everything. So this is going up to Clay this week. It was going to go up this weekend, but he's been hunting this weekend. I couldn't get a permit for the forestry quick enough, and it just all fell through, so it wasn't going to work. I originally thought he was actually coming down to see his mum, but that all fell through as well. So it's just been a comedy of errors. So this is oak at the front, and walnut on the back, and nice big handle. It's got a nice little thumb grip there for when you're sticking the pig, and some beautiful grain work. And this one's going to go in a big leather sheath as well, and there'll be a lanyard on the back of it for pulling it out. So quite happy with these. So I got these 5 out, and I've got another 5 to go. 2 of them are for me. One's a camper and one's a brute. They'll be both for me. And then there's Sean's one, Salmon Hunter Sean, his small one. Another female client who wanted a work knife, basically, with a gutting hook. And what else is there? I can't remember now what else is there. Oh, there's Jade's knife. Jade's got a big Bowie there that he's commissioned. And what else is there? I'm sure I'm missing something. But yeah, I've got a few on the go. So it's been a busy week, and then next week's going to be a pretty busy week to finish them all off and get them all out, and then start the next lot. So how exciting. Really excited about that one for Dredge NZ though. That's going to be cool. And then Stephen Dixon, I've got your 2 as well. Your little rodent and your mini rodent. We'll get those started as well. So still Tano I will definitely be sending them your way, but I'm not allowed to have their first knives to be. Can't be any cooler. Okay, I'll do them the same as yours, but just a little bit rougher, bro. Tasmanian Blackwood will be a dark timber. I'm sort of sticking with what I can get here in the way of New Zealand natives EDC. So I've got a crowd up north that I've been buying a lot of timber. They do handle scales. They cut down small bits of New Zealand hardwoods into timbers ready for handles. And I've been buying a lot of those, and they seem to be really good. Walnut seems to be the most popular, but it's got such a beautiful grain. Purple Heart's actually another one that's been very popular. So, well, that will be crazy. The tang will contour. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so the gold bubble will just be a window through the handle, and I'll make it so it'll contour with the handle, just whatever I shape the handle to, the window, the resin window or bubble will be exactly the same, and then I'll polish it up so that it's just completely see-through and clear, and it'll just make it look like the actual gold nugget is floating inside the handle. So it will look very cool, Gwillem. Well, my oldest son just did a thunderous fart. Nice. Oh, we were all farting like crazy in the rooftop tent last night, and we were just in absolute hysterics. It was so funny. Dead Possum. How's it, my bro? We are doing good, matey. And Blunt 2 Silver Tony, if I can do that, mate. Dead Possum. Just write your name down, mate, for the end of stream. Hope you're doing well. Any further thoughts on the blade we yarned about? No, it's not shush, mate. It's I've just got to get round to having a play. Sam Buck put the idea of doing a hammer forged blade, and you see a lot of blades that have got the dimples in the blade, where when they forge them, they hit them with a ball peen hammer and they dimple them. And he asked if I could do that, and I sort of said no because I don't forge my blades. All my blades are done via stock removal, so I get a big piece of flat steel, and I cut my shape out. Then I work it on I work the bevels into it. I heat treat it, harden it, quench it, then temper it, then put the handle on it, and that's the process of my knife. So I don't get like a leaf spring or an old piece of steel, put it in the fire and beat it. I don't actually do that. But then we sort of talked about the idea and thrashed it around a bit of actually taking that bar, and why can't I just heat it up and beat it anyway first before I even start the knife? So I might have to watch a few videos on forging and just how they keep the steel straight, because I'll probably get into it and start bending it and I'll end up with a banana. So I'll have to be careful as to how I go about it. But yeah, it's on the cards, Sam. I'll still have a think about it. Like I say, I'll watch some YouTube and get my head around how it's all done. Opal would look pretty cool. I don't know where I'd get any opal from, although I could probably talk to Jeff, Aurora Gold. He does a lot of opal. I might be able to get a piece from him and do an insert or inlay or something. Old Digger Mike, give me a buzz. Let me know what you want, because I know Aurora Gold Digger, or I can't remember, but Jeff, he's always got opal on his shorts that he does. So I don't know where he gets his opal from, if he's bringing it over from the States, but he might be able to get you a piece. But yeah, that'd look pretty cool. Even a nice bit of opal floating in a bubble like that would look pretty cool. I have no idea, Silver Tanifa. I know you can import a lot of handle timbers from Aussie, but there is a lot of hassles with customs. So I do try and just get what I can locally, but I do have a crowd that I get all my knife supplies from, Artisan Supplies. They do knife handles, but I've never ordered one from them. I've always ordered their composite stuff, but not actually their timber ones. But I know they have a lot of cool stuff. They have some really cool Australian timbers, like Ringingji and some other really cool timbers. So I could look into it. Why particularly Spanish cedar? Is it quite a nice one? Coal Cowboy. How's it, my mate? How are you, mate? G'day. Up, let's go. Well, how's it, bro? And welcome along. I'd rather wake up to a fart than... Well, I'll tell you a story, Digger Mike. We were about midnight, just after midnight, about 1 o'clock, I woke up last night, and we're all cramped into my rooftop tent. I mean, you know how much room's up in that rooftop tent. You've been up there with me. I was in the middle. I had Braxton on one side, Hunter on the other, and at our top of our pillows, we had Peyton going across the rooftop tent. And so she was fine. She fit in there sweet, but me and the two boys were just a little bit too cozy. And we all sort of went to sleep in our own little areas, but I sort of relaxed, and I was fast asleep, but I woke up and I was getting really hot, like really hot. And I had an arm across here, I had a leg across me, and then I had all Peyton's hair was in my face. She was lying on my pillow as well. And I was like, I was dying. I was so hot, and I just sort of had to like carefully pick the arm off, carefully pick the other arm off. push all Peyton's here, or I try not to wake them all up because they're all fast asleep and snoring. They slept like logs. But it was one of the worst nights sleep I had because they just wanted to limp at me, man. They were just like leeches, and I was just sweating like a dog. It was crazy. It was hilarious though, absolutely hilarious. And we woke up this morning and everybody was farting and having a ball. It was great. And it wasn't cold either, which was really good. I was a little bit worried it was meant to rain this morning, but it didn't. It rained during the night, and the kids didn't even hear it. And we woke up and it was beautiful. It was actually really warm. So, but just funny times. I thought some Grim Reaper turned up the river. I've been gold hunting this weekend down the Luck and Last mine in the Coromandel. Found well done, EDC. Good on you. Very nice. One's worth 400. Wow, crazy. I have to get the boy. Sweet. One's worth 400. Oh, they're good sized nuggets, mate. That is good. Well, one's worth 4. You must be at least 3 grams worth there. Maybe bigger. Good job. Nice. I'd love to find some big nuggets where we go. AWI, let me know if you want to do some opal, because I can get heaps of stock at the moment, including some cool opalized shells. Oh, okay. Oh, there you go. Digger Mike, AWI, has just said in the chat that he can get opal. So you might be able to sort something out there for a ring. Bloody kids, yeah. But that's what it's all about, eh, Digger Mike? I mean, it's all about making those memories. It's not about how many possums you get or what you shoot or what you catch. Sometimes it's those silly things. Like, if you probably ask the kids what they remember, they'll remember things like making s'mores and trying to get their marshmallows on fire, or the farts we had in the tent and things like that. That's the stuff they love. Yeah. I didn't need blankets at all, buddy. I was in my big sleeping bag too, so I was absolutely dying. Sandberg, you're a great dad. Yeah, those memories will last forever, mate. EDC, 4.5 grams is the biggest. Nice. Or 4.5 grams, mate. 4.5 grams is probably about a $500 nugget. Good sized nuggets get much better premium than just the straight gold spot price. So probably a 4.5 gram nugget, and if it's got any sort of decent character to it, will probably be $500 plus, mate. So yeah, don't sell yourself short on those ones. Well done. That's awesome. Yeah, very much fun times, Jade. Very much fun times. Well, there you go. Just in case you haven't seen that, AWI, Digger Mike is asking if you have a website, email. So if you're happy enough to put an email up here, go for it. If not, send me your email via crispyskiwiadventures@gmail.com, and I'll forward it through to Digger Mike. So take your pick, AWI. Looks like Digger Mike is pretty keen. So yeah, if you want to put your email up here, go for it. If not, flick it through to me and I'll forward it through to Digger Mike. So crispyskiwiadventures@gmail.com. Digger Mike went to Birdlings Flat, found heaps. Yeah, I love that place. We always go fishing so that we've got something else to do as well, but we end up throwing the rods in and setting those up on the beach spikes, and then we all just sit down, just plonk ourselves down, and we'll just spread, move the shingles around, pull out the little wee gemstones. It's it's a great way to kill a couple of hours and waste a bit of time. The kids love it. They think it's mint, and they think they're coming home with these really expensive gemstones and all the rest of it. And you actually find some really cool agates, man. Really cool agates. And yeah, if you dig down into the shingles, and you get that nice band where the bigger rocks are, and you dig under the bigger rocks, you can find some decent agates and nuggets sort of around that sort of size. And then you can you don't need to tumble them either because they're already smooth. Or if you wanted to, you can polish them, put them in the rock tumbler and polish them. and then give them a coat of varnish, and they'll stay with that wet look, and they look absolutely stunning when they're done like that. It's so cool. Hey, Strange As, you're back, bro. Got your name? Sure, bro. Just dropping in, just say hello before I go back into my whiskey. Ooh, nice whiskey. What are you drinking, mate? What whiskey are you drinking tonight? I mean, I'm not a whiskey person. I'm more of a bourbon person, but my old man loves his whiskies. But cool. Nice to have you back. Let's do another. Man, I was just about to show you guys the number. Let's do another number thing. Got another couple of sixpence here. What do we got? Another British and another Kiwi. So I'm going to type in go with the number range again. So these guys need to take a bit more care in looking at these numbers because you guys were way off the number range last time. So cool cowboy, hey Kiwi Adventures, how you doing? I'm doing good, buddy. Doing good. How you doing? Giddy up, let's go. Now, I've forgotten your name, Cole Cowboy, but I got your thing the other day. I noticed you've changed it again, but you're in Oz, aren't you? You're from Aussie. Good mate. Silver Tunny was already. Greg Lee, that's right. I knew it started with a G, but I didn't want to make a silly fool of myself. Welcome back, bro. It's been a long time. Been a very long time. 2 gallon and 5. Oh, Sam, you've got it already. Mate, I don't even need to put the thing up. You goose. Wait for the go. Right. There you go, guys. Go between 150 and 200. 150 and 200. Give me your numbers. Digger Mike. I knew you'd put that down. I knew you would. So better pay attention. Better pay attention, eh? No, haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it yet. No. A lot of you's trying for that 169. Not this time. Ooh, we're getting a couple close there. Couple close. No, still haven't seen it. There it goes. Got it. Stop, guys. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, you can all stop. Number was 177. And if my moderators can just quickly go back through, but on my screen, pretty sure, Nigel, you got it. I will just double check, because I have cocked up before many times. Especially this morning when I ran out of gas and couldn't feed my kids their pancakes. Mind you, we promptly came home and cooked them at home, so they were happy. Yeah. Haven't seen it. Yeah, looks like... Yeah, Nigel, 177. Yep, Silver T's agreeing with me. And so's Jade. Congrats, Nigel. Well done. You've just won a couple of nice little sixpence. So, Nigel, flick me through your email, your address, mate, via email. Crispy's Kiwi Adventures at gmail.com. And I will flick those across the Great Divide to you. And congratulations. Cheers, Jade. You're a blooming legend, mate. Absolute legend. Perfect, says Nigel. Yep, just flick me through an email, mate, and your address, and I'll get those away. I've got a few bits and pieces to get away this week. I've got a few that are lagging behind. And yeah, be good. Can you show the Kiwi one up close? I can. In fact, what I'll do, Gwillem, is I will, where is it? I will flick you around, because this camera... Actually, that camera's all fogged up. Should have cleaned it. It may not do a very good close-up here, buddy, but there you go. So it's got a Huia bird on it. And then on the back, this is an earlier one. So I've got King George. So there you go, Gwillem. And then, of course, the other one's a British one. And Cole says, congratulations, Nigel. Alrighty, guys. So that's pretty much me for this evening. We're coming up on an hour. What's good, gang? Hello, hello, hello. Yes, man, you look ugly. What, your pasty, freckly skin?
Next year, guys.
Yep, Silver Tanifa says Squeaks is in the house.
I'm going to compete next year.
Compete for what?
Bodybuilding.
Ah, you just.
Yep. I'm going to get real cut and lean. I'm going to compete.
Awesome.
Yep. Dead serious.
Cool.
Yep.
Good luck.
You heard it here first, guys.
You heard it here first. Ethan's going to be an absolute freak of nature. Bulging where he shouldn't be bulging. What? Eh? You have muscles on muscles on muscles. What weight category would you have to compete in?
Depends on where I am, like next year.
But what weight? You're still going to be a big weight though. You'll have to cut right down, otherwise you'll end up in open. Won't you?
Maybe I'll just have to take some
No, we're not doing any help. He's full of himself, that boy. Still a little fella. Yeah, not so little at the moment. I'm still a little bit bigger than him. Bit taller, bit bigger, but only just. Only because my shoulders are a little bit broader than his. But muscle-wise, he's definitely bulked up way bigger than me, Silver Tanifa. He's a good, strong boy at the moment. Sam, sadly, he's not, bro. He went for his driver's license. He went for his restricted the other day, and he failed. We sort of anticipated he would. It seems like everybody we know at the moment is like nobody's getting their first time. Everybody seems to be getting failed on their first attempt. So we sort of half pie anticipated and expected it, but it did happen. He just did one silly thing, and that was it. It was an instant fail. But yeah, so and the earliest we can get him booked in for another one is 3 weeks. So I've got another 3 weeks of running him around to work, which is a little bit annoying, but hey, such is life. That's what we do as parents, isn't it? But he was pretty gutted. His instructor had been telling him how good he was, and then for that to happen was a bit of a confidence hit. But that's all right. He's got another 3 weeks to practice, and he'll pretty much he'll drive to and from work. I'll just be in the passenger seat, and then I'll bring his car back, and that'll give him 3 weeks, and yeah, hopefully he'll pass it then, because otherwise I'll be back at work by then, and he might be in trouble if he doesn't. He should be a wrestler. Yeah, he's a bit of a wuss when it comes to that side of things, bro. But yeah, he might be big, but he's a bit of a teddy bear. Good night all. Take care. You too, Greg. Cheers for popping in. Thanks. I was 6 foot at 13. Yeah, he's just under, because I'm 6 foot, and he is maybe about a centimetre shorter. So, are you here to show off now, are you?
Nah,
just flexing behind me? What? Put it away. This is a family show. No, put it away. Nobody wants to see.
How much money did you get tonight, Dad?
Millions. Absolutely millions.
Needs a flipping haircut.
He does, eh, Silver Tanifa? That's the in thing, man. These buffy fringes, and they're constantly playing with them and
No, I got a mullet.
fluffing. You got a mullet, but you've got a mullet in your forehead as well, bro. Haven't you? That's not a mohawk. Tiny Tim. Yeah, he sounds like Tiny Tim too. Fly him to Auckland to sit his license. They seem to give it away up here. Oh, really? Oh, maybe we will.
Did you
You what?
Did you see the Lego set I got?
No. I'll have a look later. Yeah.
Well, I've got to show it to you guys.
Oh, do you?
I think it's pretty cool.
I heard from Oldies and Goodies Al today. He's still alive and in a rehab centre. Man, I haven't heard from him from ages. I saw him do a live stream. Well, I didn't see it, but I watched his live stream that he did a while back, and he wasn't looking good. But yeah, oh, that's sort of good to hear. But hopes to come home soon. Oh, well, that's good that he's in a rehab. Obviously, he's making some steps to be a better person. But it's not cool to get into that situation. But yeah, for those of you who don't know, Oldies and Goodies, old Uncle Al, we go way back for when I first started my YouTube. And yeah, we used to jump on live streams together and stuff like that. And he was an absolute character. He was never very well, though. Always had health issues. And yeah, it sounds like it's got the better of him 3 months ago. Oh, wow, that's no good. Don't worry, Sam. He's coming back. He will be back. Sounds like he's got himself some sort of Lego kit. I'll send you a tenner. Oh, there you go, Ethan. Sam is going to send you a tenner if you do 50 push-ups right now.
Right now.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Is that for me?
No, it's mine.
Oh.
But it's really rare. People are like reselling it for like $60 to $90.
Oh, wow. So there you go, guys. Ethan's into his cars. If you haven't already noticed, he actually collects Hot Wheels. He doesn't unpack them. He keeps them in the packages, and you're after the slightly rarer ones, aren't you? Slightly rarer sets, a lot of JDM stuff. How cool's that? Fast and Furious. Paul Walker's Nissan GTR. That's cool. Doesn't look anything like it other than the colours, but that's cool. So you're gonna build that, are you?
Yeah. Oh.
So you're gonna need a hand with it, are you?
Yeah. I don't know if I will build it. $50 for 50 press-ups for what?
$10.
Oh man, I don't know if I can do 50 press-ups.
Right now.
I'll be lucky to get 30. Too buff for that.
Too buff? Here you go, Sam. He's going to give it a crack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Notice how he's not going down as far. Or is it 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Damn.
One more and you're halfway. 25, 26. I think your $10 is safe there, Sam. 27, 28. Nah. Oh, good effort though, mate.
Yeah, man.
That's about 28 more than I can do at the moment. So, well done. You got a chest pump now? You haven't been to the gym this weekend either, have you?
I don't go to the gym.
I know. Well done. Well, there you go, Sam.
What are they
Your
saying
$10
for
is lucky. Very cool. Yeah. They're all hassling you about your sit on him. If I sat on him, I'd kill him. I've put on weight since I've been sitting around home doing nothing, Mad Kiwi. It's not good. I've got to get back to the gym desperately. Grab a tea towel. I did that the other day and I got him right on the butt. And he turned around, gave me the most evil look. I thought he was going to bash me. Chin on the floor, please. Yes, his form's a bit out there. It's this whole CrossFit form. Great effort. Well done, Squeaks. Yeah, it's about 28 more than I could probably do at the moment. I can't do a single press up at the moment with my shoulder the way it is. It's very sad. I know he got halfway. Give him $5, Sam. Cheers, matey. Thanks, Sam. Just in time too, because we'll call it a night, guys, and we'll do the draws. Grab a tea towel. Yes. Right, get the barrel. Empty the names that are in here already. I gave up the darts and I've put on 15 kilos. Oh, crikey. Yeah, well, I've put on about 15 kilos since my surgery. So I'm not happy because I got right down to 100 last year, and I kept that all last year, and then I went and blew me blimmin' shoulder out. And since the surgery, since I've been at home, I've even tried to stop eating and not do much, but when you're sitting around, there's not much you can do about it. I had a little bit of a setback a couple of weeks ago. I got some new exercises from the physio, and that tweaked something just in the front here. So I've actually been doing no exercises, no weights for the last 2 weeks. So I'm just taking it easy. The stretching and everything else, the rotation, the stretching, doing everything else with it has been mint. That's not an issue. I just didn't want to overdo it after tweaking something in the front. So I've got to go and see the physio again this week and just let him know. And we'll make a call on that as whether or not I can get back. If I can, I'll be back at the gym on Monday, hard out, because I want to drop. I'm going to go back to the gym, going to redo my diet, and I want to drop my 15 kilos within the next. I want to drop it within the next 2 months of getting back to work. So I've got 8 weeks to drop 15 kilos and get my fitness right back to where it was before I go back to work. So it's going to be pretty hard yakka. I need plenty of encouragement from you guys. So feel free when you see me, or if you want to leave a comment in any of my videos, or those who know me and see me on a regular basis, give me a kick up the pants when I need it, because I've got to get that fitness back. I want to get back to where I was. It's just otherwise it's just a waste, absolute waste. I'm 115 kilos, Silver Taniwha. You're 117. Woo, Silver T. You weren't that big when you come down, bro. Built like a hen house. You know you can do better, Mad Kiwi. You've been there. Best shoulder gym set is a compound bow. Yeah, I don't even know if I've been polar bow back at the moment. Down under fella. Not entirely sure. Digger Mike, 92. Oh, just a weenie fella, bro. Yeah, well, EDC, I used to be 125, 127 before I did my keto last year. And in 20 weeks, no, 10 weeks, in 10 weeks, I dropped 21 kilos running a keto diet, keto and intermittent fasting. So I know I can do it. It's just a matter of setting my mind to it and just doing it, being hardcore on myself again, going through the hard yards, getting it done, and maintaining it again. Of course, once I get back to work, it will help, but I don't want to be carrying that extra weight once I go back to work, if you know what I mean. I'm not sure if I go back on keto, Dead Possum. I might just completely and utterly cut out sugar and do a little bit more of a intermittent fast and a dirty type keto. So I'll still have a few carbs because I want to be going to the gym and strengthening my shoulder as well. And if I go too far on the diet to the point where I'm not getting enough calories, I won't build muscle. I'll lose weight, but a lot of that weight will actually be muscle loss as well. So I want to be able to strengthen this shoulder up, build that muscle back up at the same time. So to do that, I still need to be having some sort of calories and carbs and enough protein for the muscle growth. So it's going to be a fine line, but I'll probably end up going on a bit of a dirty keto, which allows me a few more carbs, but go right off the sugar. So no sugars. And yeah, do intermittent fasting on probably a 16 to 8 hour split on intermittent fasting. So pretty much just eating in the afternoons and evening, and then nothing in the mornings through till just after lunch. So that'll probably be where I'll go. And I think if I can do a heap of cardio in the gym at the same time, that'll help fast track everything as well. Ooh, Dead Possum diet. Yeah, that sounds interesting, doesn't it? Yeah, no more pies. No more Le Bakerman pies. Definitely no more pies, bud. Yeah, no more like fizzy drinks, juice. Juice is real bad. Just all that sort of thing. I have like I've been putting a little dollop of honey in my coffee now as well, instead of having a sugar. Just things like that. So you just want to get off all that refined sugars and stuff like that. That'll make a massive difference. I need sugar. I tried that, only lasted a day. I can get away without it. I don't need it. I don't crave it. My biggest issue I've found over the last few months has been grazing. It's just like every time I pass the fridge, I'll open it up and I'll have something, or I'll grab a bicky, or I'll just grab something from the cupboard every time I go past it. So that's probably another big thing that I've got to stop. So, but custard squares, yeah, that'd be my nemesis too, bro. My Achilles. So I'll go for it. You need the pies, mate. You're just a tiny wee fella, digger Mike. Jimmy's mutton pies. Oh, they were good too. Haven't seen them up here before. Mad Kiwi though. Nope. I have to eat regularly. I'm not me when I'm hungry. Plus gave up the smokes. Awesome. Yeah. I find chewing gum stops me from snacking and really helps. Oh, okay. Think I might have a beer belly. Right. So this is patrons and members for the end of stream knife drawer. Who have we got here? Dead Possum. Dead Possum. You are not on the list yet. So, Dead Possum, you have one entry into this knife drawer. Congratulations, buddy. So, have you been around, Dead Possum? You know what we're doing in the end of stream drawers now? Are you up with the play, Dead Possum? You know that the end of stream drawers now are patrons and members get a draw, and that goes in for thing, and then we do super chat draw as a separate, and everybody is playing for a custom knife to the value of $300. Here's the list for the draw, third one. So we're into our third knife now, and we've got Arnie C, Nigel, Jade, Mad Kiwi gifted his away, Paul Casper, Digger Mike gifted his away, and NZ Warriorsman, and now Dead Possum. So you need 5 wins to win the knife. So you need to have 5 separate wins on the end of stream, and basically this is, you get to design your own custom knife. This is the design that Digger Mike came up with. Jade's just confirmed his, so I've got his one to start this week. So yeah, so that's what's happening at the end of every live stream that we're doing. And it's taken all of this year to get onto our third one so far, so not too bad. So now the super chats. I've got a bale, crispy. Oh, thanks for popping in, Down Under fella. It was good to see you, or good to not to see you, but good to have you on the chat. You have a great week, mate. When I was building 8 beeps of pies, did you dig 'em, Mike? Pies they're just so easy though. That's the thing. Oh, cheers for dropping by, Silver Tanifa. Have a great week, mate. Keep in touch. Let us know when you're coming down, mate, and we'll make plans. Be safe. Oh no, you lying down watching your phone, EDC. I've done that plenty of time. It's about knocked one of my front teeth out once. Would be awesome to win one, wouldn't it, Dead Possum? Eh? Right. Who have we got tonight? Who's it gonna be? Got one. Who have we got? Oh, it's Arnie C again. Arnie C. He is screaming out ahead tonight, bro. Done this draw. Arnie C. Congrats, bro. I don't know if you're still in the house, but Arnie C, you've now got 3 entries, bro. Nigel with 1 and blah, 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 like I just said. So, congrats, Arnie. Well done. You only need 2 more. Woo! Right. My phone just up with a low battery warning, so I will call it a night before it completely cuts out on you all and leaves you all hanging. We don't want that, do we? Alrighty, guys. Hope you have a cool week this week. I know I'm going to. Oh, Mr. Gold Panning Dutchy Jacko, good morning from Amsterdam. Wow, well, good evening, Sunday evening from New Zealand. We're actually just about to call it, bro, so my wife, she's a nurse, she's fixing it. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. As long as it doesn't need stitches, mate. Alrighty, guys, you all have a great week. May it be prosperous and eventful. I know mine's going to be. I've got knives to do. Yeah, desperately want to get down south to a spot and go possum trapping. So, yeah, might even get out, do another detecting mish with old Digger Mike. Got to get his knife to him this week. So, yeah, keep in touch, Digger Mike, and we'll hook something up. But otherwise, till the next one, guys, happy hunting. And thank you heaps for all of your support and love. Be cool.